Hello everyone, I hope you are well. It's that time of the week where we celebrate those people who've been working incredibly hard. So I'm just going to move myself out of the way and I'm going to get started. So first up today, we've got, who have we got? Let's have a look. We've got Parker in Owl's class. Now Parker gets his award today because he's been trying really hard with his phonics, and you can see here some of the words that he's written, and he's written them really well: blob, stop, screw, crab, shrub, and he's been working particularly hard on his phonics, particularly with phase 4. So that's amazing news. Can we give Parker a big round of applause, please? Well done, Parker. Next up, we've got Hella, and she's in Robin's class. She hasn't been with us long. She's arrived with us, and she's a really good learner because she's starting to follow our rules and routines, the ones that we have at 2 Mile Hill. She's also making new friends and becoming more settled and happy at school. And you can see her there in the middle on a recent trip that they went on, a school trip to a farm. But Ella is a lot happier at school, and this will make her much more ready to learn. So that's great news. Can we give Hella a big round of applause, please? Well done. Next up, we've got Tamiya. She has shown amazing resilience when completing her maths work, and she looked at how she could improve her work further by using the number line to check her answers. And you can see there that she's done really well with her addition, adding those, counting the objects and then adding them together. That's great. Can we give Tamiya a big round of applause, please? After that, we've got somebody from Year 1, and we've got Oliver in Chaffinch's class, and he has been, the whole class have been working on developing their reasoning skills during their work on capacity. And explaining how you know something is quite tricky, but Oliver has been listening carefully to examples and his friends on the carpet in order to be better at his own reasoning skills. Then he's been transferring these back to his work in his book, and that's great. And you can see the work that he's been doing on capacity here. Capacity just means how much of something you can put in something. Ah, look at that. That's great. Can we give Oliver a big round of applause, please? Well done, Oliver. The next award is for Zion in Woodpecker's class. They have been reading The Gingerbread Man, and they had a secret visitor. The person left lots of clues to help them solve the mystery. They saw crunchy biscuit crumbs and could smell spicy ginger. Zion described what he could see and smell, and he thought that the gingerbread man was our visitor. He used impressive adjectives in his writing, and you can see his writing here. What great writing for somebody in Year 1. And you can see spicy, golden, brown crumbs. And there's some fantastic adjectives in there. Can we give Zion a big round of applause, please? Moving on to Kingfisher class, and this week we've got Finlay, and he's been doing some great work on volume and capacity. Finlay showed excellence when completing this task, and he did not give up. So he's showing resilience like Arbot 2, and you can see there that he's worked through all the problems and completed the task. That's great news. Can we give Finlay a big round of applause, please? So from Mallards, we've got Harley. They've been writing a story this week, and Harley has listened so carefully to everything that will make his story enjoyable to the reader, and has been using these things every day. He's been self-assessing and using this to remember what to include. His story is coming along brilliantly, and Mrs. Tesdale can't wait to see the finished piece, and nor can I, because what he's done is fantastic. It's great to see that he's using these. These are his success criteria so that he can check that he's doing all the things that he should be doing. Can we give Harley a big round of applause, please? And this week we've got somebody else from Mallard's class. We've got Delfina. And Delfina, Mrs. Tesdale and the other adults in the room are so proud of your attitude to your writing. You're able to write at length, have a go on your own and use all the openers and ideas that they use as a class. So Delfina, you've amazed Mrs. Tesbale by how much you've improved since joining us in February. Keep up that hard work. Can we give Delfina a big round of applause, please? The next award goes to Sasha, and Sasha gets the award for her fantastic maths work that she's been completing. She's been concentrating really hard, and she's been working to complete this work, and it's all on arrays, I can see. Sorry, I have to lean forward to look. But that's great news, Sasha. I'm really impressed, and can we give Sasha a big round of applause, please? Okay, so moving on to year 3, we've got Leonor. Leonor learned how to use the bus stop method for division this week. This included where numbers aren't easily divisible by each other. She reflected on feedback to secure the method. Her reflecting skills came in handy with mixed word problems as well. She had to think deeply about the written puzzles to find the right operation. And that's great, you can see that work there. Leonor, you're getting really good at that, and it's a good skill to learn. Can we give her a big round of applause, please? Next up, we've got Gabriel in buzzards. This week they've been revising multiplication and division strategies, and Gabe has worked like Arbot 3 this week to remember what he knows about his timetables and apply it to solve word problems. He has shown resourcefulness by working out whether the questions involved are multiplying or dividing, and by listening carefully to the phrasing of the question and then using his timetables knowledge to solve it. Can I say, that's great news, Gabe, and Gabe hasn't been with us long and he's settled in brilliantly. Can we give Gabe a big round of applause, please? In Swift's class, the award goes to Aria. They've been looking at the 4 operations and when to choose each one. This includes the expanded method of multiplication, and they've been linking calculation to bar models, which they've been using more recently. As you can see from the image, Aria has shown excellence in both her math skills, her learning focus, and her presentation. Aria is an excellent learner and sets an excellent example for others, and that's fantastic news, and what great work in maths. Can we give Aria a big round of applause, please? So, moving on, we've got doves, and this is a piece of work. It's not doves, is it? Sorry. This isn't doves. My mistake. This is for Lucas, and he's in Osprey's class, and he's been an excellent learner because he reflected on his drafts of his poem and then thought carefully about the vocabulary he wanted to use in his haiku poem. He ended up with 2 pieces which he should be really proud of. I hope he continues to think carefully about what he writes, as these results are brilliant. So Lucas's poem is, I love poetry, you can break the writing rules, it is very fun. And of course you shouldn't say it is very fun, but he's breaking the rules, which is what you're allowed to do in poetry. Can we give Lucas a big round of applause, please? In Herons this week, the award goes to Liliana. She's been making an incredible amount of effort with her work, both at school and during the recent isolation at home. She's very good at asking what she needs to do to improve her work and acting on feedback. Her reading and maths have much improved recently as a result of this. One of the tasks for English during the recent isolation period was to illustrate a poem they liked. Lilly thought carefully about all the aspects of her chosen poem and represented these in picture form, then painted this in watercolour, giving a fantastic result. And I'm sure you agree, it's amazing, Liliana. A great piece of work, and I really like the poem you chose as well. So, can we give Liliana a big round of applause, please? The award for Dove's class this week goes to Ella. She's made a fantastic start to her time at 2 Mile Hill. She works her hardest in every lesson and always listens respectfully. She's been a wonderful example to others with her integrity in particular. And this is a picture of her reading record and shows that she's making excellent use of it and taking on board all the elements to the reading record. She uses the comments box to reflect on what she has read every time and has been taking so many books home to read as she gets through them so quickly. And that's so great because that's what we all should be doing. We all should be reading as much as we can because reading is that key skill that will help us learn other things and access other things. So I think we need to give Ella a big round of applause, please. Okay, so that's the end this week. Some classes were missing this week, so pester your teacher if you were missing. But yes, so make sure that you work your hardest because it could be you next week who's in this assembly. But thank you everyone for your hard work and I'll see you all around school. Take lots of care and see you later. Bye. Bye. Bow, 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 bow.